Hello everyone, another FFT Arena matchup coming at ya. And this time on top, this is silentkaster's team, which is known as the Powerpuff Girls. That's shown on Cartoon Network. And on bottom, reinoe's team known as Tanqz. So starting off with silentkaster, he has Professor Utonium, the Paladin, Bubbles the Priest, Blossom the Scholar, and Buttercup the Scholar. So this is a bit of a revised, more or less, team that silentkaster put together. Martial Arts Paladin with Earth and Lightning Absorb. That's really cool. 14 PA, decent. A little bit of stash protection, just a little bit. Didn't want to go too beefy, because then you'd be finding yourself rather vulnerable. But nonetheless, Warpath HP Restore, making sure that this Paladin actually does stay alive. So, pretty decent martial art setup, actually. Has Chakra, Stigma, Magic, and Revive. The Priest here with Distribute. Now, many people might think that Distribute is a bit of an odd choice, but believe me, this is actually a pretty effective setup, because with the amount of healing that Laura can do, if someone's already injured, it can use some more healing. Hey, Distribute's there for extra sandbagging. So it's a very good way to keep someone alive, as long as you can get it down right. Yin Yang Magic. I forgot what this priest has, but I'm just gonna check it out for a second. Just Sleep and Paralyze. Alright. Good spells. So she's there, she just simply inflicts status, I guess. While supporting the party with like Raise 2 and Asuna. And we got two scholars. One has summon magic, the other one has white magic. They both otherwise have very similar setups, with Absorb MP and two swords. Mace of Zeus, Faith Rod. So you get the initial faith from the Faith Rod, and then you get the elemental strengthening from the Earth Clothes and from the Mace of Zeus, so they can absorb thunder and earth as well. Yeah, pretty cool. Really neat stuff. 16 MA too. So these lords are going to be doing a lot of damage to the opposition. So, really well thought out team, silentkaster. Really well thought out. Just beware though. Yeah, you do have one priest of the race too, but move equals 0. It's good and bad at the same time. It's good because you won't be wasting as much CT. It's bad because you can be out of range within the rest of your units. But it can work still. It can still definitely work. Not denying that whatsoever. reinoe has damage tank the Dancer, element tank the Squire, hit tank the Squire, and status tank the Paladin. These are all basically tanks, more or less. Well, for this Dancer here, Kashmir, which is auto shell, well, initial shell. Chershi, which is always protect. Flashette, initial innocent. Unyielding for extra damage reduction. So yeah, she'll be taking a lot less damage than intended. She has Witch Hunt and Slow Dance. Well, Slow Dance is good, I guess. Witch Hunt is kind of better, because at least with Witch Hunt, you're crippling casters who don't have Absorb MP. Witch Hunt can absolutely cripple a mage team, no problem. Slow Dance is okay too, but I don't really like Slow Dance as much because the hit rate is just a little bit too low. Just a little bit. But overall, pretty beefy Dancer. The Squire with Finger Guard, Steel. And definitely got rid of the Healing Staff, thank God, for the Repel Knife, who actually does inflict damage and can inflict on Act too. I believe she should have Steel Accessory, I want to say. Because if so, then she can steal the Diamond Armor from this Paladin, and he will be very weak to Earth. So, good to have Steel Accessory. Stripping someone of their equipment is a very good way to counter their setup, whether it's offensively or defensively. Moving right along with the Squire with Abandon Defend. Holy shit. This guy has like freaking high evade. Wow. This Paladin's gonna have a tough time even hitting this dude. Talk skill, I guess, for Death Sentence. Death Sentence is actually pretty effective against this team because there's no Genji Shield, Gold Armor, excuse me, or Defense Rain, Angel Rain, Cursed Rain. You see none of that on silentkaster's team. So if Death Sentence can hit a number of people enough times, then yeah, I can see it do things. And a Paladin who had half of MP in Talk skill. Half of MP was originally for uses of Nurse, but to be honest, you're a lot better off doing like item throwing, like this one is doing here. At least you have a little bit more resurrection on your side this time around than what you had before. So, how will this work out? Who knows? We're going to be going to map 102, tutorial 2. So I'm really interested to see how well can reinoe's team tank against silentkaster's team. So we got silentkaster in the blue and reinoe in the green. And hooray! Quickening. I hope that, for silentkaster's sake, even though I probably should have checked, that he has Repeating Fist. If he doesn't, then he won't be able to take advantage of this flat terrain that this map is on right now. Here's Witch Hunt. However, Absorb MP can counter Witch Hunt. Didn't see how much did Thunder Flow do? Actually did a decent amount, I think, to reinoe's team. However, Auto Potion is absolutely tanking it right now. Double Absorb MP. Oh yeah, that Squire's definitely tanking like a champ, the female one. Male one, man, not so much. Death Sentence hit 63%, nice. And he does have Repeating Fist, very good. Repeating Fist, very good way to counter against abandoned units. Write that down. See, Bubbles, what can she do? She's gonna be looking for, I believe Holy, yeah. Holy with the golden hairpin, good way to take advantage of that. However, these witch hunts are going to eventually slow down, forever of sound. My God, those Thunderlords heal for so much. So much. There's a Seal Accessory. That's gonna definitely decrease the amount of damage that Laura can do. And Death Sentence does miss there. But now the Squire is in very good position. 1-1-1 Repeating Fist. Yeah, sooner or later that priest is not gonna. Yeah, she completely ran out of MP. Staff Whack, not gonna do a lot. Status Tank is tanking it like he should be. And the male Squire just went down to Thunder Flare. So can reinoe even make a comeback here? We are gonna see a Bile. Didn't do as much damage, but it still took out the female Squire. That was the Earth Dragon. Changing it up a little bit. Down goes Bubbles. So far, reinoe is at a 4 on 2 disadvantage. Yeah, Wave Fist missed. He probably should have gone for the revive. Is the Scholar even in range for a Raise 2 or a Fairy? No, she's not. Faith just wore off. Now we can see how much damage less silentkaster is gonna be able to do. Wow, that's a lot less. That's how much Faith can make a difference in doing magic spells, people. quite the difference. HP restore. That paladin is flat out ignoring the priest, basically just leaving her to die. There's a revive and there's an X potion. Reno Squire needs to nail a death sentence, and he doesn't. But he'll get another chance, provided that he survives these lures. Absorb MP hasn't been going off either, too. So that could be bad for silentkaster if Absorb MP does no longer trigger. Then that paladin has to face 3-on-1 all on his own. There's Absorb MP, much needed. There it is again. See, death sentence or blackmail. Alright, just as good. See, can the dancer do 141 damage? Not bad from a 40 fury unit. Not bad at all. And unyielding too. However, the Thunder Flare can just steal all that away. So yeah, Reno needs to nail a death, and that squad just went down again. Professor Utonium back in the action, and is currently 3-on-1. So, bit of a back and forth action actually. Yeah, Absorb MP as long as that particular reaction can just keep going off. Yeah, wow, 172 damage repeating fist, pretty good. That's due to the effect of Warpath, but even still, these scholars are doing a very good job assisting the paladin with their lures, because lure is acting like anti-sandbag right now, and Reno has pretty much no options to come back against it. Death sentence is even missed. And a Wave Fist takes out Reno's status tank, and I think one last... Yeah, Lord, that should do it, yeah. Digging your team, silentkaster, really digging your team. You take round 1, we'll see what happens in round 2. Round 2 getting underway as we are now in map 20 inside of Zartania Castle. Last match, Reno tried his best to survive the onslaught from silentkaster's team, but those two scholars staying behind while the paladin did damage was just enough for Reno to go down, because the constant damage from lore and the paladin's pretty hard-hitting martial arts with Warpath did in Reno. So we're gonna see how round 2 can shape up. As Angel Dance is about to begin, as well as absorbing MP, Thunder Flare. So the barrage begins. See, Absorb MP only goes off on one scholar. See, accessories, there goes the priest's diamond armlet, and she gets hit with the death sentence. Look to see how many more steel accessories can Reno Squire, his female squire, can pull off. Professor Utonium goes for a repeating fist. Nice amount of damage. Let's see, Bubbles has got 226 damage. Holy, that's slightly less than 238 damage. So steel accessory didn't exactly do much. See, no absorb MP that time. Ooh, charm. Charm may do things for Reno here. We'll have to wait and see. And a death sentence actually did hit. I wonder if the priest is gonna be able to. She can't remove this sooner. And some chakra. It looks like Reno's gonna be taking round 2 here. Those witch hunts really put a hurt on casters. Just like I said before. Witch hunt better than slow dance. At least in my opinion. So the priest is going to be going down, the paladin will be going soon, and they can just... They have some MP still. Yeah, I don't think silentkaster can come back from this, honestly. See out a potion once again. More chakra, and that paladin will soon be flat on his face. So, now we're gonna see 90% steel accessory hits. Charms just wore off. See, the skull is definitely in range for a raise too, though. Unlike last time. However, well, the paladin, I think the paladin's also gonna be in a range for a raise too as well. So maybe I shouldn't be counting out silentkaster's team just yet. Oh, their steel accessory is gonna hamper their ability to fight a little bit. The key is, though, they need to bring down that dancer. Because any more witch hunts, then... Oh yeah, I forgot Carbuncle. I completely forgot about that. Oh, there's a Mimic Darevon. There's Carbuncle. It's always good to have that in reserve. Alright, so, witch hunt once again. This time Dan's got blocked because sleeping units do ignore dances. There's a high other that time. And we are going to see a fairy. Crit shot from the squire. See, element tank will go for another charm, but misses this time. And we do see chakra. And smack. See, the bubbles can finally get in position for a holy, but because the squire is but because it hit tanks, very high evade. Oh, he got hit! I was gonna say because of his high evade, he should be able to block it, but he got hit. Wow. Very unlucky for Reno. And there was distribute that time. And repeating, 63 damage. That's probably because of, oh, I don't know. Can the lures do a double KO? I mean, silentkaster really needs to land those lures as fast as humanly possible. A holy's about to come up. Oh, the dancer just got a heal in the nick of time. Squire gets no love, though. The male squire. As a result, he goes down. Oh! I'm from MP. Silentkaster. Oh, HP restore! Silentkaster is trying to keep up with the pressure here. I thought he was going to lose this one because of death sentence, but maybe not. They just wore off, though. See, Holy will go off, and almost did it. You know, if it wasn't for the steel accessories hit, I think that Paladin would have been finished off. Charm does hit one more time. Bio to knock him out of Charm, which is actually very smart. Let's see. Reinoe is trying to stay alive here, actually. I know I'm taking a moment away from the action here and there, but with just a lot of back and forth happening, it's kind of hard to keep up with a lot of stuff. There's a don't act that time, hitting the dancer. Misses the paladin because defender works wonders. And I've seen the quickening that time. See, the priest is still low on MP. That's because of all the witch hunts that occurred earlier. No HP restore this time. And another quickening. So, another thunder flare. No HP restore once again. Oh, that's right, she's don't acted. See, can Bubbles do something? She's got one more holy left in her. In the female squad, that is Element Tank, still throwing those quickenings around. I think silentkaster is going to take this finally. That was a double kill, and yeah, that's it. Pretty good match. Again, I thought Reno was going to take it, but silentkaster, you pulled through in this one. GG.